welcome, everybody. Welcome back to We Can't Hold the Doggy podcast. He's getting Dog's Too Damn Big podcast.
So grown up.
He's getting so big, or such a big boy.
Oh, yeah, you can go down. He's like, let me out of here.
Yeah. He's like, he's not
You
a...
take it. Okay, you can have a treat, too.
He's like, I'm too young to be a co-host right now, you guys. Let me learn. I'll go to podcast school.
He's got many naps to take care of.
Hey, welcome back, folks, to the old We Can't Pick a Title podcast. I'm glad you made it. This is JT right here. And...
BG over here.
Yay, BG!
I'll put my glasses on so you can see me.
Oh, you can tell by the way I walk.
That's how it works.
I'm a hungry man. Is there actual lyrics to that, or is it just... You can tell by the way I walk. It's all right. It's okay. You can look at all that way. I can go higher pitched, but I don't want to.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wanted the last 30 seconds of that, but they got
Oh, you
it.
can tell by the way I move my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. You can and I don't know any of the words, and some of those are wrong.
See? I knew it.
It's all
Yeah,
right.
it's all just-
It's okay. Live to see another day. Something. Had a little ginger cookie here before we
Alright.
got started. Brought to you by Nairn's Cookies. That's not true.
It gave me a little mini heartburn. The one that I had. It was
The
like
ginger?
yeah, literally like it felt like it was like warming my heart. But
Yeah.
no, it wasn't like aw.
Not
oh.
like a
Yeah, not quite that far.
fizzy bubbly hungry.
No, not quite. You know, like
Like
all
a
like
shadow situation going on.
oh shit.
I can make it look like my chin's more cut in. Just keep the shadow just from
shadow
my chin.
from your own camera.
From my phone.
Yeah. Oh well.
No, it looks like I have a
We'll
bit of a
work with it.
mustache.
Just stay still through the whole thing, and then you're okay. Going for like a Planet of the Apes look there.
A chimpanzee face. I call that. It's nice and red now for everybody.
Orangutan.
Yeah.
Nick was telling me a story about orangutan the other day.
One that he knows?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
A little buddy of his, you know. No, just that there's an orangutan that was like a baby one that was like on the floor, and I don't know if it was
Like at his house?
on the ground, on the forest floor,
Oh,
the
okay.
jungle floor.
Not here, though.
Not here,
Okay,
no,
good.
in their natural wild,
Oh, yeah.
some sort of wild habitat of some type.
Yeah.
It's a tangent story all of a sudden, but
Huh. Let's all
and
find out about what it
the one
what
was
it's all
I
about.
think it was dead. It like fallen.
Oh.
I know, that's why I
This
was
is a
like
fucking bummer. We're
Yeah.
gonna start the show.
well, that's why I was like, I don't even know if I
Dead
should tell the story,
baby
but
beginning.
dead monkey, orangutan baby, primate baby. Anyway, maybe it was just fell, and then it lived its own life on its own down on the forest floor and flourished and.
As the jaguars ripped it to shreds.
No, it became friends with the jaguars, and they started a small company that became a big company that sold river water.
Oh, so they're exploiting the government, the nature. Okay.
Well,
All right.
you get that big
Exploiting
jaguar,
the environment. I got
big
you.
jaguar going there.
Big jaguar.
Yeah.
They're all about their profits. I assume
Anyway,
most businesses.
the
want
whole
profit.
story was like that. It was like, all kids are the same because they showed the next kid, the next orangutan was like all young and everything, and the mother was like holding on to it and trying to. Apparently, the mother of the other orangutan had been like super, what's the word, protective.
Like helicopter.
Yeah.
Mom.
So it didn't happen again. I don't want this one to fall.
Yeah.
And start off building corporations and stuff with jaguars.
Yeah, every time.
I know. So.
Jaguars are smooth talkers.
And she was like, held her close the whole time or whatever, held the baby close. And then in one shot, I guess it's like holding the baby up by like its leg upside down. And like it's like
Isn't that called the Michael Jackson?
over the edge of the balcony.
Yeah, so wasn't that what that
Yeah,
picture
for
was?
sure.
He was like, hey, look at my
Yeah,
baby.
look at my baby.
I was like, oh, hard to defend you now, buddy.
That was some crazy controversy back then, hey?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry to bring that up.
So anyway,
Sorry
and
about
the
that, Michael.
baby's upside down and like clawing and all over, and then starts pissing right on the mom's head and
Did she
everything.
just drop it?
And I guess she's just like, sort of a fuck my life kind of situation, you know. And that's what I said. Is like, that's how the first one died.
Yeah,
I was
she's
just
like, get out.
boink,
Oops,
whoopsie.
it's too slippery because
Yeah.
of the whiz.
All the pee slid down, and I had to hold on to my orangutan grip
I guess.
because they're, you know, they don't really have a strong grip by holding their old 300 pounds with one hand or anything, you know.
Brutal.
I love watching that.
Watching animals die?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I'd love to. I gotta start doing that. You
What?
know. So what are you into? Oh, I like to watch animals die. You know,
Holy
mainly videos of animals dying online. You know, if that was like your hobby.
Like when I
you
was
know?
at the dentist,
Oh, right, yeah.
and
For
it was
sure.
like the nature show, and it
Yeah.
was just all wildebeests like
Yeah.
getting ripped apart by some cat, and I was just like having a painful dental situation happening because, like,
Helps ease the tension.
yeah, I was like, I can't even look away because, yeah,
Yeah.
close my eyes.
So what do you want to watch? You know, I got some comedies, some movies here. Oh, do you have any shows of animals dying?
The next time I went in, I had a different hygienist, and I was like, can I get one that's like not animals killing each other? And she's like, oh yeah, we got this other one. She's like, yeah, nobody likes that.
Flipping through the jobs. Animals killing, animals dying, and shit.
Well, you
I
like
don't
the
know.
nature shows, and then that's in the nature shows,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Evening news. Oh, animals dying. Evening news. Shit.
Again. There's a lot of animals out there. I guess they're bound to die once in a
Well,
while.
it
But
happens. Mother Nature, you know.
she's a real bitch.
You said it.
She's a cruel mistress.
Happy
I don't know.
International Women's Day, everybody. I don't know. Mother Nature.
Oh, 'cause
she's a woman,
the
I
mother.
assume.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for that.
And she's international. You know. The mother of nature.
Wow. Wrapped it up there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see you next week. Jason's awesomeness.
Wrapped it up in a nice little bow.
And
know?
Super Bummed Out podcast. So you got any other things you want to talk about?
No, nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing that would bum people out at all or anything.
Okay.
I'm not bummed out about it.
No, okay.
I'm actually happy and relieved and
Oh.
everything.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
happened?
Well, for the first time in my life, I've been laid off from my employer.
It's not the kind of laid you're hoping for.
No, I thought, you know, ooh, you're getting laid. All right. Good times, you know, and like,
And then they said off.
yeah, it's
right
weird.
after.
Man, that off, that one little word there, really,
Yeah.
the damn English language, you know, that one little word.
It was
I'm like,
misleading there
yeah,
for
the shit
a
happened.
split second.
I saw laid, I just stopped reading.
You're like, all right, I got to get home.
Okay. Wait, who's doing the laying? It's
Some-
HR.
some
you know?
chickens.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we outsourced
Yeah.
for the laying. You
Yeah.
know?
Got some silky chickens out there
Yeah.
laying you up.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. I mean, it normally I let the universe sort of tell me how to feel and think and do, even though I overthink everything
Yeah,
and
you're-
overanalyze everything
yeah, you like
under
to
the sun.
Have
My pros, my
every
cons.
potential conversation that might happen with every possible person that you might see the whole day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Yeah.
On top of everything else and going
On
around
top of
there
whatever
rattling in the brain,
squirrels are working out in there.
inventing new things and whatever. So yeah, you know, I don't know. It's like when I've left jobs before in the past, there's been times when I've been scared and you felt scared and you're like, oh shit, what's going to happen?
Yeah, when
You
you're
know,
quitting.
and oh my God. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
but then other times when it feels really good, you know, kind of little tiny fear of the unknown kind of deal. But other than that, the unknown kind of feels like open and free.
And you're usually excited because
liberating.
there's something else in the works
Right,
lined up
yeah,
already.
exactly. Yeah, something better or bigger or whatever you're going for.
Because you
know.
kind of got poached from your last job for this job with all
Yeah.
these huge promises that sort of didn't really happen.
never really
and
flanned out, flashed out,
flattened out, fleshed out.
fleshed out.
There you
I don't
go.
know what word I'm going for.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, yeah, it was weird. It was a bit of a surprise. There'd been
Definitely a surprise.
Yep.
I knew something was coming, it seemed like, but
Yeah.
hard to know.
there's somebody else
Exactly what?
that also had some medical stuff happen and then got laid off. So it was
Yeah.
just like, is this a
Yeah.
trend with the company or?
Hard to know. You
Yeah.
know, but getting.
It was weird, like,
Tight
because
neck.
of course it was really upsetting at first, but then it's like everything always works out.
I was pissed off. I'm still pissed off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I'm being honest with myself,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, it's still. I guess because of the whole not much you can do about it thing.
Yeah, it's a helplessness
And
feeling.
that always
yeah.
irks me, I think, because I like to solve the problem or solve and
Well, and you're used to
It-
being
it
able
was
to
a
talk your
solvable-
way out of stuff.
right in or out, you know.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they just hung up on
Yeah.
you.
And realize that there's just when you just basically get hung up on mid sentence, you're like, okay, I guess there's no talking our way out of this.
I guess it doesn't really
You got
matter.
some sweet hair going on.
Yeah, I
Either
was
way.
wondering what.
Should we redo this here?
The whole podcast? Oh, that. Oh, I like it when you poof it forward like that. Oh,
And then
what? That's why I was saying you need a haircut because, like, look at that side stuff. That's oh
some good
man,
shit there, boy.
flattering. There you go. That's,
yeah, that's
better.
even better.
It's a little more crazy.
It looks fake
Rockstar.
almost, like I glued it on.
It's almost floofed up like the Fly on the Wall boys.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just looks a little more product
There
heavy.
you go. There's a little more Dana Carvey.
A little
Slash
product heavy.
Unabomber.
I don't know.
Ted Kaczynski thing going
Looks
there.
like maybe you got laid off on Friday.
yeah, for sure. yeah.
You're going through all the feelings.
Just gave up since.
Spent all day filling out your EI
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, I don't know. That night, Friday night, and so fucking. I always thought it was a cliche that they did it on like Friday afternoon. So
Yeah,
there was,
end
you
of
know,
the day.
you want anybody freaking out, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of deal. And like, who's coming with me? Who's coming with me?
Just trying to get everybody else to quit.
Yeah, exactly.
Pull you off the team's chat right away so you don't recruit a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Or just be like, hey man, I got laid off. Just saying goodbye or whatever,
Yeah.
right? It's weird. And
that sort of sucked. I didn't even get a
Businesses do
chance to
that.
do any of that. You know, all my
Yeah.
contacts and that kind of stuff was just
Gone.
gone. You know, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
especially
See
when
y'all.
they just leave you hanging on a Friday evening, too.
Right, yeah.
Or Friday afternoon.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, they
Whatever.
come and pick
Is
up
what it
all
is. and-
the stuff and
yeah.
away they go.
Yeah, move on to bigger and better things, and I don't
Yeah.
know what that's going to be yet, but it'll be something. And
Yeah, maybe you can get some training through EI.
yeah,
or,
I think I like that idea.
you know,
You know, I think I want to put it out to
if
the
you're
people.
eligible
maybe
for
even.
that. Yeah,
You know, I got 3 things that like
that you're mulling around that would be
big,
fun
broad, general areas.
to get
that
more
I'm-
education on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We were talking about the other night, and I think should I just tell the people?
Yeah, if you want to.
So I don't know if people know, but we used to work on sets, movie sets and stuff, and like my independent type stuff. So I'd like to go into production, producer, all that kind of stuff. There's different producer courses that you can take and everything, and you know, so something like that, or a writing course, which would be like either creative writing or some sort of communicative writing, something like that. I don't really know, you know, necessarily, and or some sort of business type diploma. I'm having trouble with my words today. Yeah, some sort of business type thing, and because then I think a lot of the, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm still voting for interpretive dance.
Oh shit! Get your interpretive dance degree. Get my doctorate.
Well, I
Doctorate
think
in
they'll
dance.
probably only give you like 1 year of
Dr.
schooling or
Dance.
something. They're not going to put you through to be a doctor or something.
No, I could be Dr. Dance.
Well, you could probably do that in your spare time.
They call me Dr. Dance, and I
As
love
long as you're
to
just
dance.
dancing with like doctors or a
Well,
doctor's outfit.
Yeah, exactly. I get a doctor's outfit and a stethoscope,
Yeah.
you know, and be, you know, touching people in places.
In the healing way.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be like with like my little reflex hammer, and
Yeah.
that'd be one of my moves. You know, walk up to people and boom on their knee, and they boing
Right down
They
the
sort of
escalator.
right down the old escalator.
It's just on the escalator.
Yeah,
Dr. Dance. Dr. Dance just trying to go viral.
I like it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dance could go viral. Virus.
Yeah, might as well. If you're a doctor, those are the kinds to do.
Yeah, so I don't know. Anything else? Anybody has any ideas out there? What should I do? What should I do next? You
For
know,
however old,
whatever else.
mid
yeah,
mid mid 40s,
yeah, mid-40s dude
Solid
just
dude.
restarting his whole career, whatever else. You know,
aptitudinalizing his computer skills.
I'm pretty good at everything and not a master at anything.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want to do anything like a physical grunt job. Leave that for the 20-somethings.
Yeah, my back
Body can't handle that.
I literally have an ice pack on my back.
It's like nice
now,
to stay close to the toilet now with whatever
Yeah.
tummy stuff's going on too.
And I mean, I could do it, but I'd rather
Yeah.
not
Could
do
you?
it for a day or two.
Not right now.
Not right now. I
No,
don't
you'd
wanna-
have to train up.
It's more that whole getting up in the morning thing.
Yeah, it's difficult. Lots of the labor jobs, they want you to start in the morning.
Yeah, fucking labor, you know. Speaking of labor,
No. Somebody had a baby?
no.
This is an
No,
orangutan
but
baby?
close
So
to.
I thought you were like, just bring him back around.
I joined that diverticulatus support page on
They
Facebook.
said babies aren't good to eat.
No, they're okay. They're high in fiber.
Oh.
So they're okay. You
Okay.
know, I don't know. Protein.
When you're not having a flare
high in
up.
protein.
Lots
yeah,
of fat.
Exactly.
Usually there's
yeah.
lots of fat
Yeah,
on the
plenty of
babies.
fat. Yeah.
Saturated fat.
Okay.
Turns out it's not good for
So
you.
you got to juice them. So
Okay, that makes
Too
sense.
far.
Yeah, too high of fiber. You don't want to make jerky, baby jerky.
yeah, you don't want to dry. So there's a bunch of people and women on there on that page that said that the pains of diverticulitis and the bad flare-up is as close to labor pains as anything else wise, I guess, that you would get. Because it's like,
Bummer.
it's tons of pain and it's pressure and it's down there.
Down in your...
You know, yeah. So it's like you combine the
Basement.
three, and it very much, I guess, like labor pains and stuff too. It was like, well, now I know.
Did it feel like you were birthing the Firebringer?
It definitely felt like there was something big kicking around in there.
Oh,
No, I mean, I was like, that's not any better. I was gonna say infection, but that's not any nicer or cleaner or anything. Everybody's gone. We don't have one listener
everybody's
or
got
watcher,
to go.
and I'm sweaty.
They're like weird. Hair's
Weird,
crazy
yeah.
this time.
Oh shit, you
A
guys.
lot of baby talk.
Yeah, we'll get a couple of YouTubers watching, switching over to watch just for the hair.
Yeah, just for that.
Sexy, sexy hair.
Okay. So then what happened?
I was a loud swallow there. That's about it. I said, wow, that's never knew. Like it was a lot of pain.
Your diverticulitis
yeah.
or the laid off?
Oh, no, that wasn't any pain at all.
Okay.
I mean, okay.
Grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I punched a couple things and got angry and
Grief
stuff.
of
and-
this
so
illusion
that hurt a
of
little
security.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just the security was like a big part of like what they were pushing as far as like, hey, leave this other company that's being
Yeah, you'd be
taken
good to
over
go
by
for
another one.
years
And
and
yeah, you could
everything
work
else, and,
anywhere
yeah.
and
Typical corporate
yada yada
bullshit.
yada. And it's union. It's like that just meant that they took most of your paycheck.
Well, and it was a lot of
didn't
other
really
stuff,
do-
the benefits and the pension and stuff that
Yeah.
really sucked back a lot. Like it was just, you technically made more money, but brought home.
Yeah, it was just
Less.
all getting poured
Sorta
into
weirdly,
that.
you
Which is
know.
nice if you're there long term, but if it's
For
just going to
sure.
be for a year,
Yeah, exactly.
or
Yeah,
until
when
the
it all
first
kicks
time
in
you get
proper. Yeah.
first time you get laid up, they're like, oh, okay, never mind.
Laid up and laid off.
Yeah, laid up and there's your country song.
Laid up and laid off. That was the other thing that I might.
You might start country singing.
Well, I got that guitar that I,
Don't have strings on,
there's strings on it.
but
They're just twangy, and that's okay. I don't know any better. So
I do.
I'm okay with that.
I'm like, ow.
Well, I'll wait till you're out horsing around.
The horse will
And
just
learn
buck
my-
me off because of the sounds
Yeah,
from right
yeah.
next door. Be like, dogs just, ow, stop it, running away.
All the wolves that come around.
That's true, and then you could train them, and you could do like the Iditarod, but with just the wolves.
Ooh, shit. I like that idea. They would just, eat the other huskies, so I would just
What?
win. What do you mean?
Why do all the animals have to die all the time, Jason? Are you hungry?
No,
We didn't do a grocery shop the last couple weeks. We've just been surviving on whatever's around.
do what you gotta do,
Some stinging nettles. And
Orangutan babies.
weird biscuits from
usual.
the cupboard,
Yeah, weird ginger biscuits.
What'd you call me?
Old ginger biscuits.
Old ginger biscuits. That's so flattering. I'm really
Not old,
flattered.
old. It's different.
This is more holy sounding.
It's more like, oh yeah, I know her. She's been around for a while. I guess that's still old.
Yeah.
How's your hair tail?
Some weird little curls popping out there. I got to go. So can we switch it over to what I've been up to?
No. I got so many other things I want to talk about.
Tell us more, Jason.
Oh shit! I couldn't back that up.
We
don't
would
really-
like to know more.
I played with a dog today.
Our dog?
Split some firewood yesterday.
No?
Anyway, that's what it. What
Yeah.
do you have going on, Bobby
Yeah,
Jean?
we maybe had some friends drop by and help out with the
Oh yeah,
wood
it
splitting.
wasn't just me. It was some amazing folks that stopped on by.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely folks, Nick and Ashley, and Harlan, the little baby. He was sleeping most of the time, but he woke up at the end.
I got to see a video of it because I was away at a birthday party, and Salty was madly in love with their dog.
Yeah, it was
He's
pretty
like
sweet.
following her around. She's quite a bit taller, and he's just like following her around, of course, sniffing at the back end. And then every once in a while, he'd like do a little tongue touch, a little just try to get her little
wanna,
doggy
like,
parts.
I want to like speed it up and do the Benny Hill theme
Yeah,
song and just
for
have them
sure.
circling around each other.
She just turn around and posture, just
Yeah.
like, that's enough of that.
That's too much. That's too deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much tongue on
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, just like you
Yeah.
can just sniff casually near
Yeah.
the area, but
Yeah,
he's
that's,
being all desperado at her.
there's a difference between like sniffing / flirting, and then just straight on
Boob grab.
groping.
This is like a bit of a boob grab
Yeah,
situation.
exactly,
It's like, buddy, you
Yeah,
can't do
you just
this.
grab them by the pussy. You
Yeah,
know, as they
she's
say.
like, no, that's not a thing. That
Not-
was
not
just
dog.
what one jerk said. So
Yeah.
they're like, this is not how we do it in the real world.
He's a big Trump fan.
You're not in the States anymore.
What's that SNL sketch where the dog's a big fan of Trump? That was
Oh,
a good
right.
one. They teach the dog to talk, or they do a little helmet so they can hear it talk. He's a big fan of Trump
Oh
and stuff.
man,
That was
then
great.
they like stop the experiments.
Yeah.
They don't want to know what the dog's thinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are you up to? Your
So,
birthday? Not your birthday.
No. Actually, Salty's family that he came from,
Oh.
they their middle daughter was having a birthday, and so they were doing a tea party for her,
Happy birthday, Anna.
and they invited me to come and do sparkle tattoos for them. So yeah,
Sparkly.
so I was over there, and we had the time change. So and then the power was out, so it was like the power came on in time for the party, and everything was super fun and stuff. But it was like we weren't sure if it was gonna come on or not, so everybody was like kind of just trying to freshen up a little bit, because it's like, you're like, oh, I'll shower every couple of days or whatever, and then the power goes out for a couple of days, and you're like, now it's been more than a couple days.
Yeah. Damn,
And
I wish I
you're-
would have had that shower.
And there's no water.
Done those
And you're
dishes.
like, "Ugh." Yeah. So, but yeah, it all went really good, and the kids were cute, and some of them were washed, and some of them weren't, and it didn't even matter.
So what, did they have actual, tea for a tea party?
Oh yeah, tea
Oh,
and like
okay.
all kinds of like little biscuits, and they did
Oh,
cupcakes
okay.
for the birthday cake, and I just kind of like went straight into my little area where I was gonna be doing
I thought you were
the.
going to say interpretive dance.
No, there wasn't room for that. There's lots of kids. But yeah, and the
Some room.
when I
Otherwise.
oh well.
Yeah, if it had been in the hall like originally planned.
Exactly.
you
You
would have
know, I just
full
didn't.
on
Yeah, I didn't wear my full costume.
Sparkle tattoo.
Just interpretive.
dance. Yeah.
Just. They're
Yeah.
like, you're still making a sound, Bobby. I'm like,
Right.
oops.
Right.
It's like charades. I always just say the words instead. They're
great.
like, Bobby, that's not good. Just mouthing the word while I'm like trying to act it out, and they're like, yeah, no, that's cheating. I'm like, oh,
Damn it.
oopsie.
I'll play it my way.
That's how my brother played it. Like, I didn't know my older brother was cheating at
Oh, you
everything.
guys play that fancy silent charades. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Fine.
play a little more hardcore on the streets.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got to do 22 tattoos yesterday, so I don't know if anybody else has done 22 tattoos in a day,
Take that, Chris.
sparkle or not.
Take that. Chris Ryson, tattoo artist.
No.
Throwback to episode
I think
whatever.
maybe like little minis or something for fundraisers that's possible, but like it's like the sanitation part in between for actual tattooed artists would take some time.
And the whole actual art of it all.
Well,
You
yeah,
know?
like sometimes they have. Well, what do you mean? You're saying my sparkle placement doesn't
Well, I'm
count as
just
art
saying
because I'm using a stencil?
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying that. You know, it's lovely, and your color choices are beautiful.
The children's
You know,
choose the colors.
well, even better then.
the children's.
You know, that's inspired by the children
Yeah, it's
through
true.
you.
Yeah.
You know, you're like the muse
Yeah.
for the children.
I
So, which
can
is even better than an
offer
artist.
professional recommendations.
You know, to be the muse. Professional. There you go.
Yeah, I thought I'd come home with way more sparkles on me, but I got it pretty dialed in on how to do it now.
Nice.
So there was a pretty good pile on the floor when I left, though. I was going to sweep it up, and then I got distracted by kids painting eggs. They were actually like, you know, when you put pinholes in each end of the egg, and then you blow it through.
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah.
they were drawing on them with markers.
Oh.
Yeah, so she had like this big bowl with like a whole bunch of eggs. I don't know if she's going to make a quiche later or
Why,
what the deal is.
so why wouldn't you just draw on the eggs?
Well,
Oh, because then they'd break.
because then you keep them forever.
Oh, right.
whatever,
oh,
right?
okay. Right.
Yeah.
They won't just go rotten.
Yeah,
rotten
then
egg
they're
style.
not. Yeah,
Right. Don't have to keep it in the
you have
freezer.
to
or
hard
somewhere.
boil them all and
Right.
then try to pretend someone's going to eat it. Or
Right. And even then, you know,
yeah,
it's like Easter, you know, when you find like, hey, I found that lost egg that we never found months
not
later.
refrigerated.
Yeah. Hey, you want to try it?
we always had dogs, so there was never an
Oh,
extra.
right, okay.
And Mom counted before she put them all. Like we know there's a dozen, and so we got to find
Well,
the dozen. And
Same, but
Yeah.
I don't know. My parents, it was always still
kids
like
maybe moving
you
them
know,
around into a different
yeah.
spot or
I
something.
don't know. It was always like, oh,
Neighborhood dog took one. Yeah, I guess because your place wasn't super fenced in as a kid, it might have been.
yeah, for sure. And I
Rando
think you just
sneaking
end up-
through.
I wouldn't be able to keep track of.
Go
you
in
know,
the house for 5
We,
minutes,
we
and
would
there's.
do quite a bit of eggs, 3 of us.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, all 3 plus dad.
It was
and mom.
fun painting eggs with your family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
got to do that a little
Yeah,
bit.
we don't fuck around with our eggs. You know,
No.
bust out the little wax crayon so you can write stuff on it and little messages and
It was
little
very
burns to your
creative.
brother.
What?
You know, oh yeah, little drawing ones where you're like you have big muscles and then another one where your brother has weak muscles.
Oh, where they droop
Classic.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
droop down exactly.
Yeah.
Where he has no bones in his arms, it goes broop, like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that style.
Is some stuff you want to talk about? Is happy birthday to James?
Oh, speaking of weak little brothers, big brothers,
What?
weak arm
I
brothers.
might look pretty buff in his Instagram
yeah,
picture.
for 50 years old, it's fucking
Well,
hardcore.
buff for any
yeah,
age.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's got his shoulders and his traps are going pretty hard.
I was like, are you leaning forward and flexing up? I was like,
Is that a fake body? Did you puff up that body somehow? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, happy
Looking
birthday,
swole.
brother. Birthday.
looking swole.
Looking swole.
Yeah, climbed some mountain or something.
Yeah, he said it was something, I can't remember the numbers, but it was big. It was like
It was like big
11,000
high,
feet.
big high numbers.
Thompson Peak, because our last name is Thompson, so that was his whole thing, was he wanted to get to the top of Thompson Peak.
And he took mushrooms just before he got to the top.
Yeah,
So
get
he
a
was
peek.
peeking on the peak
That's
of Thompson.
perfect. Yeah, damn. Should have asked him that.
Should have asked him.
Were you peeking on the peak?
Yeah, he's not a big drug taker. So
No.
maybe
no.
some Advil or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take some tripping balls on Advil.
Yeah. Oh, don't take that many.
He'd get high from like the oxygen
Yeah, the lack of
deprivation.
air. Yeah, for sure. Get all messed up.
I feel a little lightheaded. It's good.
Ooh. Have a big bowl of cereal when you get home.
Yeah, big bowl, big spoon.
Mm-hmm. Lots of birthdays March 10th.
Oh,
There
yeah?
was like just a whole bunch of them. Like I had 5 or 6 different people on my Facebook.
Oh,
Plus there was like a bunch of people posting about their kids' birthdays being March
crazy.
10th. So I'm like, what's 9 months before that? Everybody's banging.
I don't know. It's too much math for me to think.
Summertime.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it Canada Day
You know,
or
you
something?
gotta stay warm in the Alberta summer.
Canada Day, eh?
Yeah, Canada Day banging, as they say.
Guess so.
CDB.
Approximately. Some summer love.
Ooh,
Why are you so sweaty?
I don't know. I'm very
Working
hot.
out?
It must be. Just working out.
You
taking
just doing
vitamins.
butterflies over there?
That's from all my
Hummingbirds or
flexing,
whatever?
You know, yeah.
Doing some hummingbirds
They're imperceptible to the human
to
eye.
the naked eye?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
to the
going to
naked
open
eye.
up the window just for a sec here, so...
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And I'm back, but the window's open, so
Yes.
now Jason hopefully will cool off a little bit. I feel like I moved my chair into the wrong position.
You'd think I'd be able to, like, pant, sweat more through my world's thickest tongue.
I don't think so. I think that's if you have the wide tongue. It's more of
Non-confirmed.
a wide tongue thing.
Oh, right. Right, because then it has more surface area to
Surface
cast off.
Surface
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, to make it comfy a little bit here.
So why is it that like Some disease names sound really pretty. Have you ever noticed that?
Like herpes? No, that's not really pretty.
No.
Like Hercules, but
No,
not really.
like chlamydia
Oh,
or
okay.
gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
I don't know.
Is it all? I said herpes. Is it all like STDs that are?
I guess so.
What's the other
They
ones?
sound the best. They sound the prettiest.
Venereal.
Oh.
This is my daughter, Venereal.
No, don't call it that.
Oh, well, why is chlamydia okay? It sounds nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. It's just
Right.
not like you're just venereal's like just general junk area. You join the military and it's just general junk area.
General junk area.
I'm going to open up this package while Jason's naming off other ones because we had a little bit of a list of all the different.
I wrote ammonia.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Like if you didn't know what it was, that would be
Yeah.
a pretty name.
Yeah, right. Asphyxia.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Right, like if it you didn't know that it was choking,
Yeah.
you know, or whatever, unable to breathe.
Okay, I'm done
You know.
getting cookies out of a package
Be
now. It
like-
should be quieter.
Ooh, maybe the young prince will marry my daughter Asphyxia.
Oh.
Wow. You know, it's a lovely, lovely name. What was yours earlier? Francesca?
But that's not like a health thing.
No, but you know, neither's ammonia.
Yeah.
Really. But I was just like,
Yeah.
just weird names. There's an SNL sketch like that too, where they're talking about, it's medications, because they're like, shit, I can't remember. Oh, it's like a black lady that works there, and she's like suing the company because they're like her daughter's name is like Valtrex and Lipitor and stuff like that.
okay.
And here's my son Tylenol, kind of deal. And they're all like, "What the hell?" Yeah, that's a good sketch actually. It's pretty funny.
Have to look it up.
Well, SNL, it's a favorite. Oh, we didn't watch this week's yet.
Ssaturday Night Live.
Josh Brolin.
For the people that don't listen
Oh yeah, Saturday Night Live. You gotta say it
or
really
don't
fast.
watch.
Saturday Night Live.
Salty, I don't think dogs are supposed to have
I
ginger.
gotta
Biscuits.
adjust here for a second.
Oh,
Not that
on
kind
camera?
Not that kind of adjust. Not like undercarriage.
I was very hungry.
my
Sorry
microphone.
about eating these ginger cookies.
This is legit dripping. That's the thing, though. That's okay. A little sweaty.
What else you got on your docket there, Jason?
Oh, we were talking about. I was telling him when I worked at Home Depot, and I would I'd just because you get bored, sort of throughout the day doing stuff.
Home
the
Depot?
same old, kind of deal. And
Just dusting shelves or whatever you're up to.
well, I was the lot attendant / sort of helper in lumber. So I was like the guy that would they'd pull their car around. I'd load the lumber from the lumber yard or the sidewalk blocks from the sidewalk block yard or whatever else they would need. Drywall.
For regular folks or for
Regular folks and
Contractors? Oh, wow.
Both. Yeah, for sure. And then, but I don't know. I'd always just have fun with them and just fuck with people. And one of the ones we were talking about the other day where I was like, you were talking about TSP and the cleaner stuff, and it's trisodium phosphate is what it stands for. But anybody that would sort of ask or whatever for it, I'd be like, oh, actually, TISP. You're looking for TISP? Yeah. We got some of that over here. And they'd be like, what? And then by the time I'd get them over that, they would think that that's what the actual thing. They'd be saying it. And then it says right on the box, trisodium phosphate when you grab it. Oh.
just pranking
Oh,
hard.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, super funny.
You little prankster.
Super funny,
Yep. And you quit that job. You didn't get fired, weirdly enough, eh?
Yeah, weird, hey? Isn't that weird? I can't remember what happened with that one, actually.
Huh.
I think I moved. I think I was moving because I was in Calgary. I think I was moving away.
Having too much
from
fun.
Calgary. Yeah. That's what they said. They're like, you're having way too much fun. We got to let you go.
You gotta get out of here.
Yeah, with not enough work in this Home Depot, so we got to lay you off.
People don't work on homes anymore.
No.
No.
There's no such thing. No new construction going on in Calgary these days.
Never.
What about you? You ever mispronounce anything or prank anybody?
Well, I remember in like junior high, these shoes came out that were like LA Gear, and I'd never seen a commercial or anything for it, and I just thought they were Lug Gear.
Like French.
Yeah.
La gear.
Yeah, like
Uh-huh.
gear is feminine or something.
the
Like
gear.
Le Gear. So I was talking about getting Le Gear shoes or whatever, like grade 7 or grade 8, and like I got schooled.
Hard. Somebody Bobby G on La gear.
Yeah, and I mean they weren't like the coolest shoes to get, but they weren't like a no-name brand
Right,
canvas
yeah.
style whatever. Like I remember, I think we had like family allowance was $35, so mom's like, if you want more expensive shoes than that,
Save
then
it up.
you pitch in the other amount. Like if you
Oh,
want
I see.
$100 shoes,
Right.
here's $35 towards it, and
Throw in your own cash. Yeah,
that
yeah.
should get you plenty good enough shoes.
Yeah.
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 Back in the 80s. But
Way back in the 80s.
yeah.
Remember?
Just
remember
gonna
the 80s?
trash them and grow out of them anyway. Mind you, my sneakers that I have now, I've had for 6 years now.
Yeah, hey.
Yep.
I was just thinking of the 80s. And I was like, why did we watch the 80s recently? And it was on La Brea
Oh yeah.
and that show.
Right, because there's a bit of time jumping in there.
Yeah, they go back to 1988. And
Right.
I remember thinking, I was like, they did a good job where everything's like kind of, not everything's all neon and everything. Everything was really brown and super understated.
Yeah,
you
still
know?
a lot of old 70s stuff, which,
Yeah.
not everybody had a brand new house that was trendy.
Well, exactly.
Most
yeah.
of the people still had
Yeah.
parents that had stuff that was built in the 70s.
Most people are like 10 years behind, and then they,
Yeah.
shit, we better renovate and keep up and everything, right?
Yeah, they're just trying to raise their damn kids. They're not trying to get matchy wallpaper for
Oh, no?
Instagram that doesn't exist yet.
Matching wood paneling in the 80s.
That shit's so difficult. Fuck, it's right behind Jason. It's so difficult to hang anything up on. I finally just realized, like, just use screws. Because if you try to,
Yeah,
I
screws and
try to
anchors.
nail in, and it's just like, it's not even a centimeter thick. So yeah, everything would just fall right off again. So I just started using screws
Yeah. Old school.
or twisty nails.
yeah,
I had,
really
like-
good twisty nails.
Yeah, like 1.5-inch twisty nails. Those things got me through everything.
I put on, I'm on a couple different, like, movie and TV sites on Facebook.
Okay.
And, like, one of them, like, Turner Classic Movies.
Mm-hmm.
So they always go on there and like, oh, and what's a favorite movie with a piano? And they always ask weird stuff like that, sort of. And
Mm-hmm.
so the other one was like, it was just straight up like, what show are you watching these days, or what are you hooked on? Something like that these days. And I put, well, we're watching La Brea. Oh no, it was like, what's a favorite that you're hooked on? Something like that, And I was like, well, it's not a favorite, but we're watching La Brea and we're sort of hooked on it, but mainly just to make fun of it. And it's gotten like 30 likes on it and
Nice.
laughs and stuff on it. Yeah, lots of other people comments like, us too,
Yep.
It's one of those shows that's just like, it's not, I was about to say, it's so dumb, you can make fun of it, but it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
It,
It's like the visuals and everything are pretty good. Every once in a while you'll be like, what? Like when there's like a whole bunch of prehistoric wolves attacking a busload of people. It's like, wait, what's happening here? And then you're like, how big are they? Because they're CGI and it's a TV
yeah, not
like
the greatest budget
thing.
TV
So
thing.
yeah, they probably can't afford to really go all in on those.
Yeah.
And, like they look nice like wolves, but it was really difficult to tell the perspective. Like, are they the size of a car, or are they like just big dog size?
Just normal dog, wolf size. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the consistency of it's sort of weird too, because like one shot of like a vulture bird type thing will be like really nice and really crisp and detailed, and then the other one is just like so matted and cartoonish and
Kind
like
of-
flat.
Yeah, they're like, let's add some fog to this situation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like our main CGI person was out that day.
Yeah. Just throw in some more fog. That'll cover it all
Yeah.
up. Yeah, that's what he said. If you're ever in doubt, as the CGI guy said,
have
just
some more
add some
fog.
more fog. That'll do it every time. I don't know. It's kind of funny, dumb show type
It's
thing.
neat, the whole time travel aspect of it.
Yeah, for sure. I was thinking, I was watching it the other night, and like, because it was like, what a coincidence. They just happen to be walking, and oh, there's the blood trail that leads to the body, and they're out in the fucking woods everywhere Like, what are the odds in, like, you look at any other kind of search and rescue or investigation and stuff, it's fucking, they'd search forever with hundreds of people and they still don't find bodies or clothes or anything like that. These guys just happen to stumble. But then I thought, that's a pretty boring ass show if you have somebody out there walking around not finding things.
Yeah, making it realistic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, we walked around and didn't find anything. Okay, and that doesn't,
It's not
forward
fun
the
for
plot
the
at
watcher.
all or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right. I
Yeah.
guess things have to happen, even if it's the most obvious, purposeful thing that can happen at that time.
Yeah.
But, all right.
You
I'll go
do
with
kind
that.
of feel smart sometimes with the whole, like, you can guess what's going to happen next.
Oh, yeah.
There's a little bit of a formula happening, so.
Yeah.
But I like it. I think it's well done, and the acting seems pretty decent. And,
Yeah.
like, I like the characters. And
Yeah, it's a good one to
it's a little weird,
have
but
fun with. Sort of guilty pleasure kind
I
of
feel like
almost
a
kind of show.
non-traditional time travel situation.
Yeah, and I'm down for anything with time travel in it.
Yeah.
I think, or portals.
Yeah, I guess it's more portal-y than time travel-y, but
sort of both.
portal through time.
Time rift, we'll say. I think is what they even call it. I know. It's riveting. Rifting. Yeah, that was a bad joke. Yeah, I don't know. La Brea, I was just happy to see because it was something that was already 3 seasons in.
Oh, yeah,
So we were like,
for
oh,
sure.
sweet. I'm happy to
Get a little bit of extra couch time.
something, rather than like, because we've been watching a few things that's like the first season, and then you watch it, and especially now, shows are like 6 episodes long. You're like, oh, well, done with that.
I'm not
now
going to
what?
remember all of that when the next season comes
Exactly,
along.
for sure,
A
a
lot
year
happens
later.
in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so nice to sort of get caught up on something else.
This jade plant kind of looks like my crown.
Oh yeah, lovely, Queen Jade, Ginger Jade.
Yeah. Yeah, I found out that the variety show is being switched, I think, now to the 6th
April.
of April.
Yeah, I
So
saw something like that.
they're going to do a rehearsal on like the 29th, I think it is, at the
Nice.
hall. And so anybody wanting to do an act or get their act in there for that.
Is that the Rain and Wind?
Oh yeah,
Out
it's
there
nuts
now?
out there. It's
Holy crap.
gusts up to 69.
That's crazy.
Yep, winds at 40.
Not 68,
No,
not 70.
it's 60 kilometer an hour winds.
69.
I just like to
Oh,
say
you just
60
threw it
there.
in there. Nice. Look
I
at
was
you.
hoping it'd bait you.
Saucy. Bait me, all right.
Easy.
Well, should we wrap it up before the power goes out?
Well,
Or in
yeah,
case the
definitely.
power goes out?
Yeah, try and get this edited and
That'd be
out
something,
there
eh?
for
Just
everybody. Yeah. All right, so we'll probably get going, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Got anything else?
Probably.
Wrap it up, G. Wrap it up, and with all your bows. And you're gonna redo your song you did last week with your goodbye song. Can't you remember?
I don't even know if everybody liked it.
Let us know.
Wrapping it up with a nice little bow. I really hoped you like all of our stories. We don't really have an outro yet. Hope we didn't cause too many bories. That's when you get bored and you're like, fuck this, and you space out and you look over there.
You
Don't wanna quit listening 'cause you love us. And you're putting up with our shenanigans.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Check us out on the socials at We Can't Pick, Instagram and Facebook. You can connect with us there.
Do you close your eyes when you sing? I always do. I don't know why. And I've been told that a couple times. Like, why do you close your eyes when you sing?
It's because you're trying real hard.
Shenanigans. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't see people gasping.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. Look at him sing.
What a singer!
He is definitely trying.
He's trying all in.
I don't know if he's trying his best, but he is definitely trying.
He's trying it out. Okay, love you guys.
Love you all very
Proud
much.
of you for sticking through to the end and for making it through the week.
Yay.
Hope you guys are all doing good and taking care of yourselves. Drink some water and,
Yeah. Have a good time.
I don't know, take a shower while the power's on.
Enjoy it while you got it. And all
know.
that stuff, and have a good time.
Yeah, use your benefits. If this is a sign,
That's sort of
use
what I
this
meant.
as our motto.
Yeah.
If you've got benefits at work, go
Yeah.
fucking use them
Yeah,
because you
use
never
'em.
know.
I never really did at jobs in the past, and
I
then
never
this
know.
one I tried to as much as I could, but now I can't. So
I got some chompers filled, so
yeah, it was good.
Could have got extra glasses. I could have got like really.
I thought it looked like you were going for your boobs. You pulled your
coulda
hands
got
up. I was like, "Coulda got
giant
what?"
boobies.
All right.
No, that's fake news. Okay.
Love you all very much.
Love you. We'll talk to you next Wednesday.
Have a great week. Yay. Bye.
Wrapping it up in a nice little bow. I really hope you liked all of our stories. We don't really have an outro yet. We hope we didn't cause too many bories. That's when you get bored and you're like, fuck this, and you space out and you look over there. You don't want to quit listening 'cause you love us and you're putting up with our shenanigans.